In this tutorial, we're going to take a look at the selection brush tool in Adobe Photoshop, an update of July 2024. Now, normally, if I make a selection using the selection tool like this, then I can press Alt, Backspace, or Option Delete on a Mac to fill it with the color we've chosen here. Now, if I press the lasso tool for a long time, I can select the selection brush tool. I'm going to do the same thing, and if you just loop around, it will fill it by itself. So Alt Backspace, Option Delete, and then you have the same thing. Now what you can do with the brush though is set your opacity to another value, let's say 50%. And then I can brush once and brush twice, and these overlap each other. So if I now Alt Backspace or Option Delete, and now it's pink because it's still selected. If I then Ctrl Command D to deselect, as you can see, the selection is overlapping. So you can make several selections and they overlap each other because you're working with a lower opacity. And if you then fill it, you can see those fill options here. Now I'm going to Ctrl Command Z to show you one other thing. Let's set the selection brush tool to 100% first, and I'm going to make a selection here, and I'm going to use the generative fill, which, by the way, if this bar isn't visible, you can go to Window and then select the contextual taskbar. And so with this selected, I'm going to give a generative fill, and I want to have a sea monster. So as you can see now, we have a sea monster, which is very much sort of on top of my existing image. I'm going to put my selection brush tool to 50% to show you the difference there. And make a new selection. And then again, I want another sea monster. And as you can see now, this sea monster is more inside of the image, if I can say it like that. It's incorporated in the image. It's not really on top of it like the one on the left side, but it's more integrated into the image because we set our opacity of our selection brush to a lower number than 100%. So this is also something you can play around with, see what works best for whatever you're doing. Let's make a new one here, and I want a sea gull, I think. And it's rather integrated in the image itself. So you see, you can move it around because you selected something, it takes the selection with it. But yeah, that's a new update. Before you could select with your lasso tool and make a selection with the polygonal, the magnetic, but you couldn't really choose an opacity with that. With the new selection brush tool, you can make a selection and you can change the opacity so you get overlapping selections, and you can use that selection also to create a generative image which is on top of your existing image or more integrated into your existing image, depending on which opacity you use. That was a quick tutorial on how you can use the selection brush tool in Adobe Photoshop, a new update from July 2024. Let me know in the comments below if you liked the video. Be sure to press the like button if you did. Press the subscribe button if you want to see more of my videos. There are new videos going live every week. And for now, thank you for watching my video. Stay creative, and I hope to see you in the next one.